Hunger makes food palatable, but abstinence makes man crazy. You're welcome to another episode. And still on my diary, we go to the year, we are still on my diary and still in the year 2021. We go to the month of March. It was 25th day of the month of March, and that was Saturday. And here I put it down as capital ST 25/9. And my chop money then was 14 cedis, 00 pesos. Yes, I walked from Amity Lab to Amaloa Junction. I bought awache 6 cedis, then fish 2 cedis, then Amokum. I took a car to Amokum Junction. Amokum, that is 1 cedi. Then wache plus 2 wraps again, 6 cedis. Maybe that time all my hunger was put on awache. Awache is rice and beans cooked together. For those who don't know, and students, rice and beans, and students in our school days we used to call gari and beans. But now the students have given it another name, gobe. So when you hear gobe, it is gari and beans together, and it's palatable if the stew is nice. But yes, but awache is rice and beans cooked together. It usually has a brownish color. So then it was also a rainy afternoon and night that day, Saturday, 25th September. I said it before, September is usually our rainy season in Ghana here, especially in the north. So rainy afternoon and night. Then I went to a place of convenience again. I paid 50 pesos. I bought sachet water 20 pesos. Then I sold pamphlets for 17 cedis 50 pesos. We go to Sunday 9th 26. Saturday September 9th. 26th day of September 9th. Here I denoted it as Sunday S 26/7 plus 5 cedis 30 pesos. So from 14 cedis the previous day, it has now dropped to 5 cedis 30 pesos. That which meant I spent about 9 cedis on food the whole day. Well, in dollars, maybe $1 or less. My mom sisters will say "ma," Ma. My mom brothers will say "ma." 9 cedis 50 pesos. That's the deal. Well, at that time it could have been, I think about $1. So that was Sunday. Then I went to a place of convenience. I entered a place of convenience, and it was 0 pesos, 50 pesos rather. Sorry. Then I watched it times 2, 8 cedis. Then I walked to a school called Watania at Ababu Station to see if I could sell some pamphlets. Then and walk back. Then I have here Ketetia 1 cedi. I bought once as I went to Ketetia and back 1 cedi, 1 cedi. Then, I think I'm repeating this. Let me go back. Sunday 26/9. My shop money was 5 cedis 30 pesos. I bought awache times 2. No, it's not a repetition. Then I went to Watania and back. Then Ketetia and back. Then awache again. 2 cedis 16 pesos. Yes. Then chewing sticks for cleaning my teeth. Mm. Uh, one cedi. Yes, one cedi. Then I bought soap. We used to call it Saba soap. I think you can wash with it as well as bath with it. One cedi. Then uh, a seller called Masala gave me 5 cedis. I don't know if she bought pamphlet or not. Yes, I think she bought a pamphlet for 5 cedis. Then, then here I have pamphlet sales again, 32 cedis. Maybe Masala's 5 cedi was a gift. I don't know, but I sold pamphlets for 32 cedis. Uh, and in all, I spent 20 cedis, 50 pesos. We go to Monday, 27/9. My chop money then was 23 cedis, 30 pesos. I walked to Anglonga Junction and back. Watch 3 cedis. Rain about 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Then again 5 p.m. 5:55 p.m. to 6:15. This where is it? 5:55 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. I didn't complete the 10. I left out N. So then Anglonga Junction and back again. Walk. Remember at this time I was at Oforukrom, not very far from Anglonga Junction. Then Kajetia and back, one cedi each. Watch it again, 6 cedis, 2 wrappers. Then I sold pamphlets for 20 cedis. Then pamphlets again for 17 cedis. Then rain, 7:15 to 8 p.m. In all, I spent 11 cedis. Tuesday, 28/9, 49 cedis, 80 pesos was my chop money. Wache 8 cedis, wache and fish times 2, 8 cedis, 2 wrappings for 8 cedis. Then you can see how I was chopping. Just one meal. One meal for lunch, one meal for breakfast, one meal for supper. That is if I don't skip lunch. Usually I skip lunch. And then, well, I'm not the only one. So many people like that. In Africa here, when I was in Nigeria, some even skip 2 meals and they call it 101. That means breakfast, lunch, meal, then supper, one. Sometimes they say 100. That means breakfast only till the following morning. Sometimes they say 001. That means no lunch, no supper, then no lunch, no breakfast, no lunch, and then supper. But I think most of the time it is 101. Lunch, sorry, breakfast, no lunch, then supper. Most of the time. And I think that's how I was feeding. Well, later on I saw that it was my choice because at a certain time, in a time I ate 3 meals, I felt very lazy, very clumsy. But this time it was not my choice; it was due to hunger. Mm. And like I said in my saying, when you are hungry, you take curry, ordinary curry, you see that it is palatable, it is tasty. Yes. All right. Let's go to my spending money that day was 11 cedis. Let's go to Tuesday, 28/9. My spending money was 4 cedis, 49 cedis, 80 pesos. Then, Awache, 8 cedis plus fish times 2. Awache times 2, 8 cedis. Then, Amulaga Junction to labor, walk. Then, room, I wrote here. Is it Roman or banana? I've seen banana here, but here I can't tell. I bought something for 1 cedi. Maybe, or maybe I took 1 cedi to Roman and then I bought banana for 5 cedis. Then bread 4 cedis. Rain 4:15 p.m. to about 4:45 p.m. That's 30 minutes. Then about 8:30 p.m. Okay, it's extended. The rain is extended. 1 4:15 to about 4:45 p.m. Then it extended again to about 8 p.m. Then I spent I spent 8 cedis that day. We go to Wednesday 29 9 29/9. I've written here continued. As in, what is continuing? I don't know. Sale of pamphlets 8 cedis. Watch it times 2 4 cedis. In all, I spent 18 cedis 80 pesos. We go to, oh no, that wasn't Wednesday. That was Tuesday rather. So I wrote continued. That was Tuesday. Continued. Yes, Tuesday continued. I sold pamphlets 8. I sold pamphlets for 8 cedis, and then I watch it times 2 4 cedis. No, water. It's not awachi. It is water. Water times 2 sachet. 4 cedis, and I spent 18 cedis 90 pesos. It's now that we're going to Wednesday 29 9. My stock money was 29 cedis 90 pesos. Then I bought awache and fish for 6 cedis, one wrapping. Then banku and fish 6 cedis. Then I bought flagyl taps 1 cedi. Like I said today, flagyl cell is sold, tap is sold at 3 cedis at some places. That's Ghana. The prices vary. You get it somewhere 1 cedi 50 pesos. Okay, then I bought. I went to Aswansi. I paid 1 cedi. Then Amulaga Junction. I don't know what I wrote here. It's pasture or Amulaga Junction to pasture. I can't read it well. Then to labor. Let me put it as labor. Amulaga Junction. Then labor. I walked. KGTR 1 cedi 50 pesos. Then water times 2 sachet water. 40 pesos. Pamphlets. I sold pamphlets for 18 cedis. There was rain at 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. That day I spent 16 cedis 40 pesos. This certainly was more than $1 at that time. All right. Thursday 30/9. My spending money was 31 cedis 50 pesos. And I went to Anglanga. I attended public place of convenience for 50 pesos. Then I went to Amulanga Junction, walked. No, this time I was still in New Life. I remember, I'm sorry, I said I was at Opericrum. No, I was in New Life at Astawansi. I walked to Amulanga Junction. Then, yes, I was in New Life because I left Amity at Opericrum in July. Sometime July 9 for 11. So all this time I was with New Life. I walked to Amuloko Junction, and then I walked to a place called the Gumba Line. Then watch it times 2 8 cedis. Then Asawasi 1 cedi 50 pesos. I remember one time I bought a watch like that carelessly and I ate, and my God, I had to vomit. Pardon me. I vomited everything out. Then at another time it was this, we call it Barbara beans, round beans. I bought, I suppose they kept it overnight, not in the fridge, and I didn't know. I heated it and I vomited everything out. That's the problem we have in Africa. The environment is dirty. Let me say in Ghana, the environment is very, very, very dirty. We don't keep food well. I thought it was Nigeria, but now I see that Ghana is not excluded. Uh, Let me chip in to say, let me see, Mr. I work to Mr. Mensah Printer Labor. Uh, I was in a vehicle, these three cyclists that work as passenger vehicles. And one man commented that Donald Trump of America said Ghana is smelling. I said, yes, Ghana is smelling. Let's just tell the fact. The whole country is smelling. The whole of Ghana is smelling. It's not like before. The place was neat. You could, relatively neat. You wouldn't perceive any odor, bad odor. Now, the capitals are being more smelly than the villages. So, Donald Trump, you are right. Africa is smelling. Remember, he represents about half of the population of America. They all travel here. They go to places that we don't even go to. They go to our capitals and look at our gutters filled with blackish sewage, rubber put everywhere, rather dumped everywhere. And when these places get choked and it rains, there is flooding. And we walk in the dirty flooded water. And when it rains very heavily and water carries somebody away, kills somebody, the fellow is being killed in sewage, dirty water. And we don't want to be criticized. We wear ties, suit and ties in Parliament House to our offices. There are lawyers, there are doctors, there are military personnel all over the place, and yet the place is smelling. Donald Trump is a man of truth. So let us not, and when we come, we say, oh, Ghana is not Ghana. And when they come, they smile with us, Ghana is not. No, they take the report back. Donald Trump has never gone to the places that we do. But how does he know it's smelling? If half Americans are supporting him, you can see that they carry this news to him. Or he may see some in our pictures. How come? Anyway, he's a man of truth, and I think he will accept this too. It is they, the West, the Americans in particular, in Britain and the West, who have removed our good leaders that would have kept the place clean and kept discipline in the country. They removed them. That's at the time when coup d'etat was lucrative for them. It was convenient for them. After the spoilage has been done, they come now to tell us that coup d'etat is not good. But then they have introduced indiscipline into our society by removing our elders, our founding fathers, those who fought for independence for us and could have kept the country clean, by force. They removed them. So Donald Trump, this is this. You are right. I think you also accept my statement that it is your own government that have brought about all that. Africa, we need somebody to stand on the foot. Strength. When you remove a leader, what does it mean? It means that anybody can do anything. So those coming after our founding fathers are now always fighting to remain in power. The slightest thing they do, they will be removed. And so most of the time, they keep themselves in power. Rather, they concentrate on keeping themselves in power rather than looking at this, what they will term mundane things that are not important. The most important thing for them is to be in power. So Donald Trump, here you are very right. Africa is smelling. I'll add this. I went to stay somewhere at Abinchi. It's a market. And I happened to stay to be given a store, a building to stay in. And I saw that the watchman there, I wake very early, around 4 o'clock. He and his wives, there's no toilet there. Instead of going to the public toilet to pay, they don't. Pardon me, viewers, if you are eating. Pardon me, give me a few minutes. They would eat themselves there in a container, mash the substance so it will be fluid. They pour it into the gutter. And when you pass there, the whole place is smelly. I only detected it because I stayed there. And I said, Donald Trump is right. Hmm? When he said we're living in shitholes, so why won't you eat and vomit? You see, why won't you eat food and vomit? You are only safe if it is hotly, freshly prepared food. So most of the time I buy food, I hesitate. I'm hesitant about taking it. I normally have a tab or so of flagyl along. Or sometimes I have chloramphenicol or amoxicillin, whatever be the case. So when I'm eating food and I see that no, there is pepper, you don't know the source of the pepper, I take one flagyl and then I swallow my food and I'm okay. Yes, it's medicine abuse, but it's better than vomiting or getting sick. You can eat food for just 3 cedis and go and buy medicines for 10 cedis. What's the use? So, Ghanaians, if we don't want to be told that we are dirty, we have to keep our places clean. It's not enough. Once a while, the government sends people from the council to come and clean the place, but it doesn't go any far. You clean it once, probably the next time you are coming is a month or two. Then the whole place again is spoilt. They keep on dumping rubbish in the gutters. They see it. The foreigners come here and they see it. I'm not saying it. They see it. Like I said, they go to places that we don't go to. So Donald Trump is telling us the truth. But the truth is also that Donald Trump's country, has helped us to be dirty. They bring about chaos. When you encourage leaders to topple their government, you encourage countrymen to topple their government, we are bringing about chaos. There is no discipline. From then on, people don't care because they could be toppled anytime. Anyway, that's by the way. How can a watchman, just because it's a watchman there, and he will say, I am the watchman? Shit. I'm going back to the shit. Mash it. Pour it into together. He and his wives. He's called Sulu. He's still there. Tall. Nice looking. You wouldn't expect he would do that. Always in his security uniform, blue. But so nasty. So dirty. And the wives too. Then after that, they will dress and come out and be showing themselves. I look at them and say, look, you have made this place smelly. And you are passing and you are perceiving the smell. Other people are perceiving it. Nobody can say anything. Strangers don't know why the place smells. But they pass this. A small boy, toddler, was passing with the mother. And they got to a gutter where I was staying. And the boy said, Mama, somebody has emptied his bowels here. Somebody has emptied his bowels. A small boy, I think about 3 years. The mother said, get away. Is it not the gutter that is smelling? It's the gutter that is smelling. And you are saying somebody has emptied his bowel. But yes, the boy was right. What he perceived was the smell of, pardon me to say, excrement. And you, the mother, didn't even think that somebody put the excrement there. People defecate in gutters. Even in the capital, Accra, people do it. Kumasi, people do it. In the villages, they don't. They go far away in the bush and do it and come. So nobody should blame Donald Trump. He is right. Or Mr. Donald Trump. I respect him. He's a man of truth. That's why I say I also believe that he will accept the truth that I am telling him, that they have caused these things. If Kwame Nkrumah were alive, these things wouldn't have gone on. There would have been a lot of discipline. You see somebody in suits. You see him in suit, tie. He gets rid of some, wrapping either water sachet or and then throw it away. I look at them and I say this. Some of us know it, but we can't do anything about it because there is chaos. The chaos was caused long time ago, when the West was toppling governments up and down just for their selfish interests. So here you are, Mr. Donald Trump. All right. Where was I? What was I? I think I was on 29th or Yes, 30th. When I was talking about vomiting. Then 30th September, 31 cities, 50 pesos. Uh, Amulawa Junction walk, the Gomba line walk. I watch it 8 cities times 2. Yeah, that's where I digressed. That's where I reached and digressed. Then Asawasi, 155th KJTL to Asawasi, KJTL to Asawasi, 150 pesos. Pamphlets are sold 22 cities. Then KJTL to Dr. Mensah, I walked. Liba, 1 city. Edum, 1 city. Then Banku, 4 cities, 20 pesos, where I normally take my flagyl again. Then as also 1 city. Then there was heavy rain from 5:30 p.m. to about 7:55 p.m. Pamphlets are sold again for 6 cities. Then flyers. I made flyers, what we use to call to distribute to people. This is it. I made some on my own. There are some still with me. I made them for 5 cities. Then uh, then rent arrears. I said 10 cities. I think I paid part and it was left with 2 cities. And I balanced the 2 cities. I paid the 2 cities to make it 10 cities or 8 cities or whatever it is, or 12 cities. Then Friday, 1st, October 1st. I think we should pause here. So next time when we come, we will start with Friday, October 1st. Remember, I went to talk about Donald Trump, whose conversation propped up while I was in a passenger tricyclet. Mm. And I don't think the man complained about him. He also agreed that he was right. So you see, let's call a spade a spade. He also agreed that he was right because he was passing and said, "Oh, this place is smelling." I said, then the conversation came up. So Mr. Donald Trump, you are right. But your people did it. Your government did it. You were not there. You were young by then. You were not in government by then, but your people did it. Hmm? Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye. God bless you very much. Au revoir.